Late last week, I heard that a documentary film by the discredited anti-vaccine activist Andrew Wakefield would be included in the very well-known Tribeca Film Festival. And then this was incredibly confusing. I was saddened and disappointed to find out that it was actually the great actor Robert De Niro who pushed for the film to be screened. Robert De Niro, who's 72 years old now, said, "Grace and I have a child with autism, and we believe it is critical that all of the issues surrounding the causes of autism be openly discussed and examined. In the 15 years since the Tribeca Film Festival was founded, I have never asked for a film to be screened or gotten involved in the programming. However, this is very personal to me and my family, and I want there to be a discussion, which is why we will be screening the film Vaxxed. I am not personally endorsing the film, nor am I anti-vaccination. I am only providing the opportunity for a conversation around the issue." Huge backlash, Lewis. And as a result, the Tribeca Film Festival over the weekend pulled the film from the schedule for next month. Robert De Niro putting out another statement, sort of backpedaling, saying, "My intent in screening this film was to provide a conversation around an issue that is deeply personal to me and my family. But after reviewing it over the past few days with the Tribeca Film Festival team and others from the scientific community, we do not believe that it contributes to or furthers the discussion I had hoped for." You might remember this dude, Andrew Wakefield. He is the author of a now debunked study which attempted to link the MMR vaccine to autism. Not only was the study eventually debunked as bogus, but a huge conflict of interest was uncovered that Andrew Wakefield had to a measles-only vaccine, which was being suggested as an alternative to the MMR vaccine that supposedly did not cause autism like the MMR vaccine. We're actually going to be reviewing this Friday our interview years ago with Seth Mnookin, who did a total huge expose on Dr. Andrew Wakefield. It was really disappointing, Lewis, when I heard that Robert De Niro was pushing this. I mean, Robert De Niro, Taxi Driver, so many films, just a fantastic, fantastic actor. And to see him involved with this was really disappointing. But it seems as though now that he has learned more about the lack of scientific basis for these claims, he has made it clear he's not an anti-vaxxer.
Right. I guess. I don't know much about De Niro's thoughts on vaccinations other than the couple statements he had here.
Yeah.
It seems like reason and logic got through to him. And by all means, if you want to do studies on links between vaccines and autism, by all means, conduct studies, but don't put out material
by a guy who's been discredited.
Yeah, where your sources are just bad scientific information.
And this is a big, big deal. It's particularly dangerous because there are elements of the left and right that are part of the anti-vaccine movement. The left has this anti-big pharma element to it. Absolutely legitimate to be skeptical of big pharma, but to the extent that the vaccines are causing diseases, that's not backed by science. And on the right, you have an anti-government, anti-vaccine strain. The government can't tell me what to do. The government can't dictate that my kids have to have certain vaccines if they want to go to public school, et cetera. And sometimes when the left and right, albeit for different reasons, agree on something or have elements of agreement, it can get very dangerous, particularly when it's not based in science.
Yes, funny how it ends up on both sides. Most people are listening to reason, though, on this issue.
And such huge privilege in the anti-vaccine movement. Only if you live in a place where vaccines have been hugely effective already at eradicating diseases can you even have the privilege of saying, I'm against vaccines because of big pharma or because of the government or whatever. It's amazing how it's incredibly privileged to be able to do that, and you have vaccines to thank for that privilege.
I'm guessing that these are people that really have no clue what is happening in some other countries with these nasty diseases.
Yeah, no doubt about it.